Okay, Joanna, take a look at this. Our operative inside Area 51 was able to get this out to us. This is your entry point, a deserted helipad on the edge of the base. The lift down to the hangars and the rendezvous point is beyond that wall. Watch out for these guards. Here's the communications antenna. Attach a comms rider bug so we can talk to you when you're inside the base. Again, watch out for hostiles.
Oh my god.
Here is our friend. He appears to be physically unhurt, though he hasn't regained consciousness yet. By the look of it, the surgeons are almost done with their preliminary tests and will begin dissection soon.
But who was...
Any questions? No. Good. Away you go to the hangar.
Agent Dark, mission log, 10:28 hours. Against my better judgment, I'm about to enter Area 51.
Pretty convenient that the aliens were shot down over Nevada, which is the same state that Area 51 is located in. Well, here we are in Area 51. And this is a pretty tough level on Perfect Agent. You're just dropped right in the thick of it. There's two guards right there, and one will run to set off that auto turret. It's not activated unless he activates it, but if he does, it's a real pain in the ass. And there's auto guns right there. And ammo's scarce in this level, so shooting them up is really annoying. And these guards drop grenades, and on easier difficulty levels I use grenades to blow those up. But I need to use the grenades for different things in this level. I almost always would shoot this auto gun with the, well, not shoot, would throw a grenade at it, but and just duck back. I think it's kind of funny that Perfect Dark went with the most generic design for aliens possible. They're just the big-headed gray aliens. So here's the MagSec 4. This gun based off of the weapon Robocop uses, I think. And I really hate the MagSec 4. It zooms in, but it's really inaccurate. And it makes these guys at the tower really difficult. Because they're really accurate with it, and you're not. And plus, I'm not that good at precision aiming in the first place. And then I'm trying to precision aim with a really inaccurate weapon. Luckily, this is its only appearance in this level. I really hate this weapon. That guy will bring more guards with him if you don't kill him. Yeah, these guys at the tower have given me a lot of trouble. And that switch right there opens up the front gate to Area 51. That's a really dangerous way to enter the level. Well, to enter the base. So I need to get to that helipad to take the back entrance to the base. But if I don't throw a grenade, it won't blow up those mines, and you will if you walk over it. I don't know what that guy's deal is. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he isn't. So this is cool, pretty covert, just knock him out. Takes him out in one hit if he doesn't see you. Easy way to deal with him if you wait for him. I was lucky he was just already walking past. This guard, he is tough for me. Because he almost always hits me. I managed to not get hit this time because I was painfully careful. And the bullet holes changed their placement on the wall, I noticed. Yeah, see, if you come through the gate, which is just beyond the turret will shoot at you. And there's other guards. There's the two guards that I took out. There's the turrets and the guards, and it's a pain in the ass way to enter the base. It's funny how the turrets, you can get so close to them that they don't see you, as long as you're from behind. And I got hit by the explosion. So stupid. Here's an engineer. And I want to shoot him in the foot, because it keeps him from running off. He's messing with the robot interceptor, so that makes him an asshole. I took his gun, so he just pointed his fist at nothing. He did it twice. Yeah, if you kill this guy, you don't get access to a secret room in the next level, which makes the next level a hell of a lot easier and a lot more fun, I think, so I always leave him alive. Now, I really fucked this up, because I was trying to take a shortcut from a trick I learned on YouTube, but I shot that too many times and it exploded. It set the alarm off, sent this guy after me, and the lasers went off. Normally there's 2 guys that spawn when the alarm goes off, but for some reason only one did. The worst thing about the alarm going off is the sound of the alarm. Yeah, I ran back to check for the guard. I did not want him coming after me. And there's a grenade there that you can sometimes pick up and you sometimes can't, which is weird. But this level is so painful when you fail, because of this spot right here. It's so tedious. This is what I was trying to do, is just shoot them all to where it only takes 1 hit to blow them up, but I messed it up. And that switch doesn't do anything. Normally, none of this would have happened. The alarm wouldn't have gone off, the lasers wouldn't have gone off, and the guards wouldn't have come after me until I put the explosives on the computer. But because I took that out first, I made it really easy to get out of there. And that makes this part of the level much, much easier. But it's still tedious to shoot all those laser grids. So I'm realizing now that I didn't blow up the robot interceptor, which will come after you later and start shooting at you at a certain part of the level if you don't blow it up. But I'm waiting for that explosion to end, because I've thrown a grenade while that explosion was going off before, and it didn't do anything. The grenade just did nothing. And I think it's because there was already an explosion going off or something. So what I'm doing right here, because you don't need to go on that elevator yet, is these guards in the elevator have dragons, and I want to get some dragon ammo for the next area. And the MagSec 3 or 4 actually has a special feature that where you shoot 3 rounds at once, but I find it just wasteful, so I never really use it. So, Carrington has ordered Joanna to go into Area 51, kill everyone, and take the alien back. Instead of just, you know, talking to Area 51 and saying, hey, these are my friends, they keep calling them. Maybe we can work something out. No. Send Joanna in there, kill the soldiers, and make it out with the alien. And I think that's funny, because these dudes are just American soldiers that work at Area 51. They're not in cahoots with Datadyne. And I thought I might have shot that guy, so I went over there and punched him to make sure he was still alive, because if they moved, they're still alive. But this is a completely unprovoked attack by, you know, British agents on a American Air Force base. So I'm pretty sure this is an act of war. But because it's a British game, and these are American soldiers, they are inherently evil. And there will be a lot more of that later on in the game, and I never noticed that as a kid, but it's so abundantly clear to me now, and it makes the game really funny. What I did right there is I just shot near the guard to lure him out to the front, because this area is the hardest part of the level for me. They didn't pull any stops in guarding this area. There's a bunch of guys. There's 2 auto guns, which I consider the most annoying auto guns in the level. But if you have a dragon, it makes it a lot easier. There's an auto gun right beyond that wall. That guy's just running around like a moron. The dragon's particularly strong, and it zooms in, so it makes taking out this turret a lot easier, because it's really hard to find that sweet spot behind cover. See, normally it would take a lot longer, and throwing a grenade right there normally fucks up, because there's those 2 dips in the ground, whatever you want to call them, and the grenade normally just falls in there. And I know there's more guards over there. I'm checking for them. See, there's one. Got him. I know that there's more. And what you're trying to do is work your way over to that radar up there, or antenna, whatever. This is the best use for the rocket launcher, I think, is to shoot that auto gun. I saw someone do that in their Let's Play, and I was like, that's brilliant. Because shooting that auto gun is really annoying. That auto gun almost always hits me, and that is a hilarious death animation. But I went out and checked for that guy, and he was not there, and then as soon as I run out to shoot the auto gun, he shows up. That pissed me off so much. I'm a little annoyed watching it back. And this guy, I don't know where he went. Come on. There he is. There's just blood all over the place. That's a strange death animation. He just like grabs his stomach and falls to his knees.
There's the antenna. But I can't throw a bug that high.
I don't know why she sounds so distressed about that. All you do is press a button, and it lowers the antenna, and you throw the bug on it. And she's like, I can't throw a bug that high! You're a fucking special agent. Should you be able to throw things? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that a secret agent would have a problem doing. But yeah. There you go. Relax, Joanna. So that somehow alerts these guys in that door, which is normally locked. And it sends a guard in different clothes after you, with 3 guards with the average clothes. And that dude that ran to the right, he fucked the whole thing up. I hate it when they run off, because I can't line up my shots properly, and then they were able to flank me. I was so mad at that guy. And he tried to take that. So I shot him up, Compton style, with my MagSec 4. But that door is now locked again, so I can't go back in there. But all this is a room with more locked doors. But yeah, he dropped 2 MagSec 4s. No time to take out the rest of these robot interceptors. Having 3 of these things shooting at you and flying around is a real pain in the ass. I didn't know that you could destroy these things preemptively, so I used to get to a certain part of the level and then have those things flying after me. It was a real pain in the ass. It made the level seem basically impossible. And there's also a hover bike over there that looks exactly like an interceptor, but I don't really like to use it. Although I do use it in some later levels, if it makes some later levels easier. This should have been fairly easy because they run at you before shooting, but I kept missing, and that guy hit me. And I've always appreciated how their heads fidget when you shoot them. I thought that was really cool. And I used to imitate doing that as a kid. Like, I used to pretend to get shot while like jumping on my bed. And like I would imitate their death animation. Those 2 guards almost always hit me. They're pretty damn tough for me for some reason. But the one just beyond that wall, as soon as he ran out, his gun malfunctioned, and it allowed me to salvage this. But I was thinking to myself, I remember thinking word for word, what a godsend. Because that spot has fucked me up so many times. There's that guy. I think what I've read on the internet is that guy just holds the rocket launcher and then eventually dies after a certain point. And sometimes his body doesn't fade away. Which, that's weird. Why didn't they just put the rocket launcher there instead of just having some guy that holds it and then dies? Well, it's time to make it onto the lift. To get to the next area, the hangar, basically. It looks like a hangar. And here's where the guards look kind of like pilots to me, but all these guys have the Dragon assault rifle, which you would think would make the area harder, but not really, because this part of the level is really not that hard. The only problem with this part of the level is that you've already taken so much damage by the time you get to it if you suck like I do. And these guys will throw their grenades, and he ended up killing himself with it. I ended up killing one of the guards by shooting. The other guy killed himself. I think he might have killed some of his friends too. But this is a little bitch way to play this level. Instead of just walking directly into the hangar where there's like 4 guards waiting for you that'll throw grenades, and then there's guards up in the distance that'll shoot at you too. You can just get surrounded, so I like to do this. I'll lure them out, hide behind this right there, and as they run off the elevator, take them out. I had shot that guy before, so he was easy to take out. And this guy, I managed to take out right as the door closes. So this was a really cool level to me as a kid. I thought it was really cool to go to Area 51. And I like the backdrop on this level. I like the orange and with red clouds with the moon. It looks pretty cool. My father was in the Air Force for a long time, and when I was a kid, I remember asking him, have you ever been to Area 51? And he had been. He told me, yes, I have been to Area 51. And I said, like, can you tell me anything about it? He's like, no, I can't tell you anything about Area 51. And that just made this level seem so much cooler to me. Although I do think he probably could have told me something. Like, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. There's a guard up there that's really hard to see, that I almost always just end up provoking to come attack me by shooting around him, but I managed to get a headshot right there, which was really lucky. Because that guard can be a pain in the ass. And there's this guy that just lays on the ground to shoot you, like, commando style, but I kept missing him. But it's hard to tell if they're dead or not, but I do like when they're laying on the ground and you kill them while they're still on the ground. And they just, like, they go from holding the gun to just fucking face planting. I think it looks cool. And that guy, I shot all around him, just to tease him a little bit. No, I was aiming at his chest, but the gun's so inaccurate I missed, and then I just got frantic because I was so nervous by this part of the level. So I shot him in the throat. He almost had me. If he had shot me, I don't think it would have killed me, but it would have taken my health down too low to get past the next area. And that door down there is locked. And these guys, I managed to wound both of them and stop them in their tracks before they could gang up on me, which is really lucky. And shot him in the ass or something, so he was really easy to take out. I really like the look of this hangar. I like the graded walkway, and I like how big it is, and how the guards all have assault rifles. I just think it looks really cool. I'm looking for his ammo, because this next spot, you really need as much ammo as you can get. And I saw it just then, but I didn't see it when I was recording. Okay, come on, see it already. Okay, there you go. Guards typically only drop 10 bullets worth of ammo for each gun, and since the Dragon has just started to make its appearance, its regular appearance really, not a hell of a lot of ammo for it. But the Dragon's much better. It zooms in and it's much more accurate.
Careful with that trigger finger, Agent Dark. You're closing in on my position.
Received.
When I was playing this level for the first time, my dad was watching, and when he heard that the other spy say that, he was like, "Oh man, be careful." And I always think of that every time I play this level. I like the way I killed both those guys at the same time. I think it looked cool. What I'm trying to do here is set a trap, because once you walk a certain amount past that walkway over there, 2 guards will come down the elevator, so I want to set a trap for them. But I fuck it up by throwing the Dragon directly into the wall, and it doesn't go back as far as I wanted it to. So there's 3 guys running down right there. I saw them. And then here's the guy, one of the guys from the elevator, and then this dude shooting at me from behind, which it's my fault that he even knew I was there. That guy doesn't know you're there unless you run out in front of him. And my proximity bomb got one of those guys, but not him. And I almost died. I was so fucking pissed off. I was like, if I die here, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I've died right at the end of this level many times. So I'm sitting here waiting on those 3 guys. But they never show up. And I went back and played the level on Agent recently just to see if those guards do show up again. And they do. But I don't know where they went. I have no idea what happened to them. And I'm like, I didn't want to just jump down and then get shot. But they weren't there, and I finished the level.
Agent Dark, over here.
There you are. I was beginning to wonder if
If what?
you've been discovered yet. And frankly, if this is how you work, I'm amazed that you lasted longer than 5 minutes.
I was tidying up one of your loose ends.
My loose ends.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you wanted him to shoot you. I can call in some more guards if you like.
Okay, forget about it. I'm going to let the Institute know we've made contact.
I hate that banter between them. It is so stupid. And the way Joanna just throws her hand like, oh, forget about it. Oh, you pshaw. So ridiculous.
Your loose ends.
My loose end.
Your loose ends.
My loose end.
Your loose ends.
My loose end.